Vans team rider and positive vibe warrior in Pat Gudauskas. Little sneak peek at Pat as he's joining Jordy Smith, Mitch Coleborn, and Barron Mamiya for the final heat of round 3, round the 64 here at the Vans World Cup of Surfing.
Looking at Jordy Smith, already picking up a wave in this last heat of the day. First time we're going to see the defending champion competing in this Vans World Cup for 2017. But touching on Pat Gudauskas, you know, he did have an opportunity to compete, as we watch now. Barron Mamiya, see what he does on this first wave. He has been one to attack. This is going to be wave number 2 for him.
Looks like he's back in attack mode to me. Down with Ian Folke.
Thanks, Kaipo. Kanoa, huge heat for you. We loved your guys' banter at the Hawaiian Pro. You and your good friend Leo Fioravanti made that heat with you. In the same round at Hawaiian Pro, you guys had a little banter of who would make the heat. You unfortunately didn't make the heat, but you got the heat win here today.
Yeah, it's funny we had the same round 1 heat both events, and obviously the goal is to go 1 and 2. And yeah, I couldn't do it in the Haleiwa, but
on this heat, you know, yesterday in the post show, how difficult it was going to be because of those youngster Barron Mamiya, but also the fact that Mitch and Patrick are taking this very seriously and want to qualify. Big number here for Pat Gudauskas. A lot of it comes down to that committed maneuver on the finish. Straight up into it and just unweights, glides the lip line and free falls to the bottom, connects with the tail, smooths out that landing, and yep, we made it. Here's Jordy Smith, already with a 4.5 in the scoreline, but look how good he carves through. He just makes it look so smooth and easy. That's why he's defending champion, and you can get away with it, get more mobility. You just got to put yourself in the pit.
Mitch Coleborn drops into a pit, hooks it off the top, and gets hung up. And you can see the frustration for Mitchell Coleborn.
Lots of time, Mitch. If you can hear me, I know you can't, but stay in this one. You know, it is easy to get frustrated and let the heat go. You can't do that. You've got to stay focused for the 30 minutes. It's only 30 minutes. Click in. You know, and it'll take one wave to come right back in. It's only top 2. You know, in our era of
you know, power and grace at the same time, Steph Gilmore.
Yeah, she looked like one of the standouts for sure, and ends up taking the win.
Oh, Jordy Smith, that was unusual. Usually he powers through those big turns. Got a little caught up there.
Well, his semifinal at the Hawaiian Pro, if he can make it through a few heats here, heading into Pipeline, you would say that he is a favorite for that Vans Triple Crown title. See what happens here. He really wants to dig in. And you get up there in the lip and you stuff that full rail in, see if you can get a little closer look at what happened here. But he just engulfed the rail there all the way up to the nose and got his body stuck in there, so slowed everything down at that point. Off balance. And see Barron Mamiya, shorter board. Yeah, that one didn't have an exit, did it? It was, you start looking into it, filled up with white water from the outside section all the way to the inside.
Here he is, bucking bronco takeoff, rolls into this one. Pat Gudauskas has to pull out and around this section. Nice carve on the open face. Off the bottom, little layback carve as the wave goes into the channel. That's going to back up his 8.5. Mitch Coleborn picking off an insider with a whitewater face, and this one runs away from Coleborn. He's going to square up, does get a nice snap there, maybe get him to the lip again, carve on the open face, and then a kick out.
It's good to see a little concentration there. Even riding that wave, you could have said, I like that. I like how he's looking now, because it easily could have gotten, like I said, frustrated. Finally gets around the section here, and you think, oh, okay, what's he going to do? But it's an all right snap, and then backs it up. It's not going to be a huge score, but much better performance. We wait. There's that risk of the winds turning more north. So it's a question that we'll have to find out tomorrow.
Barron Mamiya, quick snap off the top. Mamiya eyes up the lip and bangs it again, gets the board right back under his feet, lightning fast. Love the speed that he's surfing and the aggression he's attacking the lip. We'll see what the judges thought of that. He's going to get rid of his backup score, which is 1.67, and improve upon his position. A 2.4 will move him into second place.
His caddy, Sean Ward, been working with him closely, managing as well as coaching and training. He's got a full duty as we watch just the no-holds-barred attack approach. Look at this, too, straight into this lip. And that 6-4 just ricochets off the lip so quickly. Part of the criteria is speed, and he has got it. Take a look now at Patrick Gudauskas. Big, sizable wave off the main peak of Sunset. Wasn't the easiest section, that first one, but he navigates it well and holds it together.
Hey, some of our visitors here making their way to Sunset Beach. Barron Mamiya up and riding. And just decides to kick out of that wave. It just closed out for him. Mitch Coleborn.
Oh! Again, he presses the eject button. We saw that earlier.
Let's take a look at this, Peter.
Well, this wave was going to shut down pretty quickly, and he knew it. So rather than go just pull into the closeout and risk breaking a board, he just jumps off of it.
How many feet does he jump? Look, it's like, that's an 8-foot leash probably.
Well, at least the 8 feet. And pulls his leg out. He didn't even get any penetration. He actually landed on his bum. And
qualifying series rankings are actually cheering for Jordy Smith because they want him to gobble up some points. He just pulled into this wave, comes around this big whitewater section. Kind of looking for the tube, but none on offer.
That wave shut down in the channel. Didn't give him that nice big bowly section.
Looking at this one, Barron Mamiya. Eases around the corner. That beautiful swoop that we've seen from Mamiya before. Right up into the lip. Bangs it. Comes back down on his feet. Commitment. Go for it. Pedal to the metal.
You know, surfing to the beat of his own drum. Again, this wave looks like it's going to shut down, but easily gets around it. And then that arc whips it back. And then connects with the lip. Drifts over the top of it. Two-turn combo on a wave that he maximized the scoring potential there in a big way. Look at the whip he carries, driving through the maneuver. And again, all of that maneuver done high up in the wave. That's the critical section, and judges will eat it up.
Live action with Patty G, Pat Gudauskas. He is our heat leader, looking to improve upon his low of a 5.33. He opened up with an excellent score of an 8.5.
Well, look at the difference now. Barron has extended his second place position.
He sure has. 7.1 for that last wave that we had a couple views on the replay, and here is a replay of the last of Pat Gudauskas.
Looking a little looser here on this wave, a little more relaxed as he's gotten to the back half of the heat, still in the lead. Doesn't factor in though to his top two.
Mitch Coleborn's going to dig into this wave. Coleborn looking for the barrel, pulls in.
Bit a rough one for Mitch.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Jordy needs to go right now. We're down to 10 seconds. There's a wave approaching. 9.2. He needs a high, excellent score. Gets to his feet before the buzzer. Now it's all surfing for Jordy Smith. What's he got for us? Needs to come around this section. Nice swooping carve back into the whitewater. One turn's not going to do it. Not going to be the 9.2 that Jordy Smith needs.
Nope, it's not. So, what were you saying there yesterday? We kind of made a call on this one. Who was?
I said Barron for sure.
Yeah, and Jordy. And then I think I called Mitch and Jordy.
Strider didn't get any of them.
Either way.
Either way, hey, either way you look at it, Patrick Gudauskas, Barron Mamiya, move on. We're going to bring in Strider Wozlewski for the WSL post-show. Come back because we're going to have a lot of talk on that post-show. We'll be right back after this short break. Either way, hey, either way you look at it, Patrick Gudauskas, Barron Mamiya, move on. We're going to bring in Strider Wozlewski for the WSL post-show. Come back because we're going to have a lot of talk on that post-show. We'll be right back after this short break.